From Missouri,
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I yield myself such time as I may consume.
the gentleman is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I rise in support of the President's veto of House Joint Resolution 46. Keeping our nation secure should be this President's very highest priority, and it is this President's very highest priority. With President Trump, there's no question that he has and he will continue to carry out this priority, and I support his efforts to build a wall on the southern border to protect our country. He has very clearly laid out the case for a declaration for a national emergency. There is a crisis at the border, a crisis that could have been addressed much sooner or even prevented for that matter. The open border policies of the last administration compounded this growing problem. We're seeing the highest rates of illegal immigration since 2007. In February, there were more than double the number of illegal migrants coming into this country as compared to last year. Border Patrol has apprehended over 268,000 individuals since the beginning of this fiscal year. That's a 97% increase from the previous year. Schools, hospitals, other services have become overcrowded. The American workers have been hurt by reduced job opportunities and lower wages. And at the same time, human and drug traffickers are thriving. In many of our communities, the notorious MS-13 gang has grown. We've seen tragic cases of crimes committed by illegal aliens who have been deported multiple times. In my own home state of Missouri, an individual who was previously deported returned here illegally and was charged in several incidents. He's now suspected of murdering 5 individuals or 5 Americans. That should never have happened. These kinds of tragic and preventable, I might add, events are happening across this country. That is the very definition of a crisis. Last Congress, we enacted legislation to deal with the devastating opioid crisis because it is, in fact, also a crisis. We can and we must do more to slow the flow of illegal drugs into this country. The men and women who put their lives on the line every single day to secure our borders deserve all the tools they need to do the job, including a border wall. Through President Trump's proclamation and his veto of House Joint Resolution 46, he is acting decisively to finally address this crisis under the authority provided him by Congress. The National Emergency Act is crystal clear. Provisions the President will use under Title X explicitly provide the President with that authority. The President is well within his legal authority that Congress has provided him. That's the bottom line. I urge my colleagues to stand with the President, stand with law-abiding Americans and law-abiding immigrants to sustain this veto. With that,